for a new home, real estate broker Jayden Kennedy is here with her top tips to help save you money. Hey, Jayden, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing so well. Okay, feeling very excited.
Yes.
Because studio audience, get your paddles ready because we're going to put you to the test. And we're playing True or False today, real estate edition. I feel like they're pumped and ready to go.
Yes,
Jayden,
they are.
How are you feeling about this?
I'm excited. I'm very competitive. I don't know if you guys are, but no cheating. Okay, no cheating.
I like this. I pretend I'm not competitive, but in real life, I'm very competitive. So let's do this thing. All right, first off, true or false? When buying a home, you have to pay to use a realtor. Okay. Mainly false, but we have some true. Jayden,
Okay,
what's the answer?
so the answer is actually false.
Yes.
So when you, So when you go to purchase a property, it's actually the seller who pays for the buyer's realtor services.
Okay.
So I always recommend leverage a realtor because they have knowledge of, number one, contracts, right? We also have insurance.
Yeah.
So say that something goes sideways, we do have liability insurance to make sure your deposit is covered, any errors are covered, etc.
Yeah.
And we also have access to, for example, off-market deals. So there's a lot of benefits that come with leveraging a realtor, and because you don't have to pay for their services, allow them to guide you appropriately.
I love that. Again, you've sold and bought more houses than I have, so I'm going to ask you for your expertise, for sure.
Yes, 100%.
100%. Okay, good job, everybody. That was a good start. True or false? You have to get your mortgage from your bank. True or false? False. Okay. Pretty much all false. Pretty much all false.
Okay.
Yes.
For sure. So you guys should all be realtors, right? So yes, we are correct. It is false. So a lot of people, yes. A lot of people, when they go to get their mortgages, they think, oh, all my money's with the bank. I have to go to my bank to get my mortgage. But the thing with going to your bank is they only have access to their rates. Now, if you go to a mortgage professional, they have access to a variety of banks. And what they can actually do is put banks against each other to get you a lower rate. So even if you go to your bank directly, if you work with a mortgage professional, they could potentially get your bank to get you a lower rate. So I always recommend doing that. And most of the time, using their services is also free.
Yeah.
Because the bank will pay for them to get you your mortgage. And the other thing is, if you're an entrepreneur or someone who isn't necessarily cookie cutter, right? You don't have the 680 or higher credit score.
Yes.
You can actually work with a mortgage professional who can get you access potentially to your bank who may have rejected you otherwise. So definitely leverage a mortgage professional and a realtor because they are free.
Again, professionals.
Yes.
Stick with the professionals.
Exactly.
Good job. All right, true or false? First-time buyers are eligible for land transfer tax rebates. Okay, what's going on?
So the answer is true. You guys are correct. So, as you guys know, we spend a lot of money when we are looking to buy a house, and the government does like to take their fair share of that money, but they also like to give a little bit of money back. So typically when you buy a house, you need cash for your down payment, but also for your closing costs. And closing costs are typically 1.5 to 3% of your purchase price, and your biggest closing cost is going to be that land transfer tax. Now, the nice thing is you do get up to $4,000 back when you're purchasing a house if you are a first-time home buyer. If you are purchasing a property in Toronto, believe it or not, you pay double the land transfer tax. Okay, so you have Ontario's land transfer tax and Toronto's land transfer tax, but you also get double the rebate. So maxed out, you can get $8,475 back, which is nice when you go to close because that's a lot of money that you're saving at the closing table.
Yeah, oh, that is fantastic. Okay. That was good. We're doing very well.
Yes.
Maybe this
and we are
one's
saving money.
I was going to say, maybe this one's going to stump you. True or false? You can save money by booking movers midweek. You are so fiery. I love this. Okay, mainly true. What's going on?
Yes, the answer is true, right? The thing is, a lot of people, they want to book movers on the weekend because you're off of work, so you are going to pay a premium for that convenience. If you're someone who wants to save money and you're okay with the inconvenience of moving midweek, you can pay the movers, and if you do, you could potentially get a discount on what you pay for your rate. Also, if you have to cancel last minute, you could potentially have a bit of leverage. And lastly, you can choose the time that you want to move. When you're in a higher demand time, it's harder to get the exact placement that you want, and sometimes there's even mover delays, which could cause you to move the next day. So moving midweek will give you the most security, both for your pockets and also to know that you're going to be on time. Okay,
I love this. Okay, everyone is doing fantastic. We got one more for you. True or false? When the market is slow, invest in a home inspection. Do we think true or false? Oh, we got it. This is a mixed bag. Mixed bag. Jayden,
this was a little bit of a trick question. It is true and false.
Yes, great job, everybody.
But see, I didn't see anyone putting their sign back and forth though when we did the
There's
poll.
that competitive nature.
Right? But when you go to get a home inspection, I always recommend it regardless if it's a buyer's market or not, because you want to be protected.
Yeah.
And a lot of people see home inspections as something that will cost a lot of money, $400 to $600 plus HST. But the thing is, that's an investment into your peace of mind.
Yeah.
Right? Because you get a home inspection, you either like the results and you get a better understanding of how to maintain the property, the ages of items, or you do the inspection, you see some red flags, and you realize, you know what, I might want to back out of this deal. There's too many issues.
Yep.
Or you could renegotiate the purchase price with the seller,
Yeah.
or ask them to fix the items.
Okay.
Now, my issue with getting them to fix the items is they're moving out of the house, so they might not necessarily do the fixes the way that you would want them
Got
to.
it,
So
yes.
I always say work with a mutually agreed upon party if you're going to do that.
Okay.
But just try to renegotiate the purchase price if possible.
Jayden, such good tips, saving us money. Thank you so much. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.